Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Jacob's Clash episode. Today we are back on our main account and we're talking about CWL today. How did we do? We didn't get promoted, as you can see, but why I'm not too worried about it in the grand scheme of things, and also the future of Clash of Clans in the next month, mainly talking about Clashoween. One of my favorite events in Clash of Clans and favorite event troops is coming back actually tomorrow, which I can't wait for. So let's just talk about it all real quick. And yes, I'm in a hoodie. I know I'm wearing a hoodie inside. What the heck am I doing? Right once it hits October, I'm like, it's hoodie season. I don't care that it is like 80 degrees out. It deserves to be hoodie season once you hit Halloween season. But talking about why I don't really care that much that we didn't get promoted, we were treating this season as kind of a trial run, right? As you can see, we're not even in our main clan currently. We are in our clan's practice CWL clan that we just created for this season, and we just all joined. We got placed in Masters League, and we were treating it as a practice just because we knew going into Champions League, which our main clan is now in, we were not ready, and well, we were, to be honest, frankly, correct, right? The balance changes, the most recent balance changes at the beginning of the month really hurt our clan. I guess they kind of happened at the end of last CWL season, but we just knew we weren't ready, right? So we treated this kind of as a practice session. I did fine, right? I missed out on 4 stars overall, but to be honest, some of the bases in these final wars were just free 3 stars. I don't know why that's so hard to say. Do you know what's frustrating? Seeing 2 empty bases and they are Town Hall 5s. What the heck are we doing when we're Town Hall 16s? Doesn't matter, right? We weren't going to get first. We were locked into second anyways. But what does that do for us overall? I saw that I was given the bonus medals. I actually wasn't expecting them at all, to be honest, just because I felt like I didn't do the best. But look, we are now at 1,810 medals. Again, we are just saving all of these up for once the new not season. We are in the new current season. Once the new next big update comes out, I'm mainly thinking Town Hall 17 update around November, December time. That's going to be pretty sweet, right? We already have all the hammers stacked up. And it's going to be very hard if we wait around 1 or 2 more CWL seasons for me not to buy this War Arena scenery. But I really need to tell myself, you need to utilize this stuff for Town Hall 17. We'll see. We'll see if I can end up saving up for it. How are we doing outside of not upgrading our superchargers and being very inactive, to be honest? On the wall side of things, we're doing pretty good, right? We only have 36 walls remaining till max. We're still on a great standpoint for being completely maxed other than those, what are they even called? The supercharged defenses and buildings, because they're going to go away anyways, right? But now I want to talk about the new event coming tomorrow. It is basically what kicked off all of this event madness last year around Halloween. Yes, it is the Clashoween event. It's going to be very typical to all of those other events that we've had in the past. It's going to be a mashup season that starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is, yes, the 11th. So that is going to be pretty sweet. And there is going to be, well, this isn't even the page I thought it was, but there is going to be 5 new custom troops. 4 of them are going to be the returners, right? We're going to have the Barcher, which is the mix between the Archer and the Barbarian. We're going to have my personal favorite, the Lavalunian, or whatever you call it, the mix between the Lava Hound and the Balloon. And I don't know if you guys recently saw it. You probably saw it with all the bigger YouTubers' videos where they get the sneak peeks. We have a new equipment piece coming out for the Warden, which is going to be the Lavalunian pet. I think it's going to be busted. I can't wait to try it out tomorrow. Well, I guess let's make our long-awaited return back to the main clan, Jacob's Clash. I have received an invite from Winter Soldier. So kind. It is good to be back in the main clan. Of course, we are, as I spoke about earlier, we are currently in Champions League 3, and we just felt like we weren't ready for this season, right? So it is kind of odd to take a season off. If the decision was up to me, I probably would have ran the war and lost horrendously. But luckily, we have smarter people behind the reins of the clan at this point. So they've decided, nope, Jacob, let's take a break, 1 month off. let's get the troops ready for Champions League, just so we don't get in and absolutely get blitzed. So I'm happy that we made that decision. Again, here is a little bit of an update on how we've been doing on our standard wars. As you can see right now, we have completed 120 wars total. We have a pretty darn good win rate, 91 wins, 23 losses, and 6 draws overall. Yeah, we went on a mini losing streak here around 20 days ago, but overall, looks pretty darn solid, right? That's not a lot of red, a lot more green than red, which is always a good thing. All right, I know we have a probably OP equipment piece coming to the game tomorrow with the Lavalunian, but I am a ground attacker at the heart, right? It is a busted troop, but I'm sure the equipment piece will probably only work for those air raids, if I had to imagine. So I'm going to continue upgrading this magic mirror, as I feel like it has a little bit better utility outside of just air attacks, air and ground attacks. So I'm going to go over here and buy 50 glowy ore. It's one of my favorite things I like doing with all of those raid weekend medals right there. And that will give us enough to go over here and upgrade the magic mirror to level 18. And this happens to be one of the biggest upgrades for the magic mirror. As you can see, it gives us a whole nother clone and a lot more clone health as well. Bang, level 18 right there. So now when we pop the equipment piece, we have 3 archer queens at once, and the duration lasts for 25 seconds. Let's upgrade it 2 more times to level 20. Next big upgrade is going to be level 21. All it really does is increase the clone health and clone DPS, but that will be pretty big overall. It isn't till level 24 or level 27, I believe, where we increase the duration of the clone overall. Final couple housekeeping things I want to go over is I know you guys have seen my videos, or I hope you guys have seen my videos where I rank both the skins and the sceneries. I want to give you my 2 cents on the new skins and the new sceneries. I think the new king, minion king, is pretty sick, to be honest. I love the sword. It can be a little bit corny right there. But overall, very solid skin. Probably wouldn't crack my top 20, but it is on probably the top half of the like 140 skins in the game. On the other side of things, the Doom scenery, I'm actually not that big of a fan of. And the main reason is just this odd green line. I'm kind of confused on what it is, and I feel like it just really sticks out like a sore thumb, and it kind of stinks because I really do like pretty much everything else outside of that, but it's just, you have to look at that whenever you're looking at your village, right? But other than that, like I said, there are some cool animations with NPCs basically running around. I think this castle is really cool. They've really gone all in on the minion theme, just like the scenery or like the skins. And this carriage is pretty dope as well. But overall, yeah, don't really love the green outline. And this is my favorite part. We got a super witch conjuring like minions and ghosts and whatever else, right? But it probably will end up being on my least favorite side of things for at least the Halloween sceneries, just because of this odd choice with the green outline. All right, let's go in and do a raid and get some loot real quick. I've been doing this raid forever, right? I love it. I love this soooo hero dive aspect of it. But I feel like the power levels have gone down a lot. I feel like I'm not changing a lot. Maybe, granted, the funnel was terrible right there. But something has changed. I don't know if something got nerfed and I did not realize it got nerfed, or what's going on, really. Because I feel like this attack used to be a lot better. So if you have any really OP Town Hall 16 attack strategies that I need to try, let me know, right? I love ground attacks, keep that in mind. And I would rather it be I don't really care. I guess it can be super spammy, it can be not spammy. I just need a new attack strategy. I have pretty much every single hero equipment maxed out. And it's not that I can't 3-star some bases, it's just when it comes down to war and clutching out, I'm not 3-starring as many bases, and that may just come down to the fact that we have the supercharges, and maybe the game is just a little bit more balanced now than it used to be. because like this, right? Granted, the attack wasn't great, but it is going to come down to the wire right here. Maybe this was a terrible example because I'm awesome at the game, and this looks like it's going to be a 3-star. But still, the fact of the matter is still, I want you to tell me what attack strategies I should try out. Granted, for the next month or so, I am probably just going to be spamming Lavaloons just for the fun of it. That's going to be all for me today. Pretty decent raid. I'm excited for the event to launch tomorrow. I'm going to be spamming those Lavaloons, but what event troop are you looking forward to most? I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Peace.